Morning, Chris.
What's up?
I don't know. How do we look?
Feeling groovy? Now, people have always asked me what I might look like with hair, and
Yeah, there you go.
there's the answer right there.
Yeah.
But there's going to be a lot of afros up at Pinkham Notch and at Great Glen Trails next weekend for the 15th annual?
15th annual.
15th annual 24 Hours of Great Glen Trails
Yep.
endurance mountain bike race.
Yes.
Can you believe it's been 15 years?
I can't believe it's been 15 years. It's great.
How many years have you been involved?
Since 2003. So that's
quick math.
8, 7?
It's a
long time.
It's a lot.
Yeah, a long time.
For someone who has never experienced 24 Hours of Great Glen, how would you describe it?
Wacky, wild,
Mountain biking?
fun. There is a little bit of that too. Yep.
What's nice about it, because I've videotaped it, I've covered it.
You've raced it.
I've raced it several times. I wouldn't say racing it. I've ridden it, and I've ridden it hard by my standards, but I wasn't really racing anybody that took notice anyway.
Yes, we'd all took notice.
I've been passed by a lot of people.
You know, I think it's turned into an incredible weekend, family weekend. You know, competitors bring their kids. The kids have a little games and contests that they do. It's just an overall really, really fun weekend, along with, you know, the hard mountain biking. And it's a hard course for sure. We've done a ton of coursework this year. Steve Oshberg, I'm not sure if you know Steve from Jackson. He's taken over on the course, and he's also racing solo, and he's done an amazing job. So
he set the course, and he's racing solo. That's the part that always amazes me. I've done it a few times, but I've had the luxury of having some teammates. So you do your lap, which is about 8 miles or so.
It's about 8 miles. Yeah.
It's a tough course. There's a lot of climbing.
There's a lot of climbing.
I operate a lot more slowly than those people. But then I get done and I can tag my teammate, give him my baton, and he can go out and I can relax at the tent site and sit back and just chill for a while. The people who do it solo amaze me because they just keep going and going.
They're going and going and going. Yeah.
So it's a fun event. Like you said, it's a mix of, we've got some really competitive cyclists, some of the New England's best cyclists show up for this event, but you also just have families and kind of casual cyclists who show up just to say they did it.
Exactly. And to just be part of the whole camaraderie. I mean, it's just a great...
Can people still sign up? Is there still room to participate?
Absolutely. They can sign up online until Wednesday afternoon, about noon. And then if, they still haven't really decided, on Friday from 2 to 10, and that's it.
Okay.
That will be the last of it. No day of... Ooh! That was a wipeout.
Occasionally.
No day of registrations for it.
Okay, so register the day before. 24hoursofgreatglen.com has all the information.
Exactly.
Why are we wearing the afros today?
Well, we're wearing the afros, and I'm going to let Kelly talk a little bit, but I will just say that it's not just all about the afro. It's about the bell bottom, too. Take it away, Kelly.
Well, this year's theme is disco, if you haven't already guessed. So that's why we have this beautiful hair on today.
Yes.
Rockin' shades. And we're hoping that everybody will participate in that theme. We've got a lot of great prizes for those that really deck themselves out. We're hoping for a good time. We've even got a disco ball. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very nice. Is that going to be in the tent?
It's going to be in the tent.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That's going to be cool. People seem to dress up no matter what the theme is.
They do.
It kind of, I think sometimes people dress up according to the theme, but I think in this case, maybe the theme was inspired by the people who were already dressing up, because there's always zaniness.
Yeah. We added a 12-hour race last year, and the 12-hour race ends at midnight. So instead of firing our famous cannon at midnight, which we can't do because it's after quiet hours, we'll be strobing that disco ball.
Disco ball.
They'll be coming in.
So when you hear Saturday Night Fever,
exactly. There you go.
Staying alive.
Perfect.
Come on. That's the cue that the 12-hour race is
over.
Is
Write
done.
that down. That's a good one.
Even if you're not racing, it's a festival atmosphere.
Yes.
You guys always say you have like free kayaking and stuff like that.
Free kayaking in the pond. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity for even those that aren't participating in the event. We have the Festival 24 going on Saturday and Sunday. And yes, we have free kayaking. We have tons of games for the kids. Just about everybody can participate in just about anything. We have a new event added to the festival this year, and it's our Quacky Duck Race. We're going to be launching some ducks down the Peabody River. So.
Oh, very cool. And that's the Peabody River is right there, and that's another thing. The festival atmosphere. It's also just an amazingly scenic place.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Right at the base of Mount Washington, at the Mount Washington Auto Road.
Yep.
You've got the presidential range right there. The sunsets are just gorgeous.
Yes.
So head on out. Before we go any further, though, I want to show off this official 24 Hours of Great Glen 2010 water bottle. We're going to be giving this away. Not only do you get this great Camelback water bottle, looks like an insulated water bottle, keep your beverage nice and cold throughout your racing. Inside, we've got 2 trail passes to Great Glen, and these are good anytime? So,
Even winter.
Even winter?
Yeah.
What are the trails for people who are not endurance racing for 24 hours? What are how can you take advantage of the trails?
We have a wonderful carriage system. We call it a carriage trail system. Very nice, hard-packed carriage roads. And there's about 40 kilometers?
43.
43 kilometers of carriage road trails. It's just fabulous.
If you're looking for a place to bring the kids, the family to mountain bike,
absolutely.
it's the place. Because
And we can they can rent bikes through us and helmets.
well, that's the thing. It's so turnkey. It's
Yeah.
mindless. You can
Yep.
just go, get up there. You can rent the bikes. You even have a
Right.
store. Like if you want to buy little snacks
Exactly.
or drinks, or if you don't even have clothes, you can
Right.
buy cycling clothes or.
Yeah.
And the trails go right out the door.
And they want to take it one step further, and those folks that are visiting here in the Valley, if they go to the Great Glen Trails website, they can click on Lodging Partners, and all of our lodging partners that they see on that page are in some way connected with trail passes. So they can stay at a lodging partner, and they can get trail passes, and they can come mountain biking, get discounts on the auto road. It's a great, we're just...
So, if you want to go mountain biking,
Yeah.
get up there this weekend now, because next weekend is going to be a little bit different.
Yeah, they won't be
A little
able
bit
to
busy.
mountain bike next weekend unless they race.
Unless
And they can do that. They can do that too.
All right.
Yeah.
So there are 2 trail passes in here, and then there's also some nourishment in there. What do we have?
Yes, we have 2 raw food bars from one of our new sponsors, Raw Revolution. They're pretty good.
All right, so disco theme next weekend.
Yeah.
Bring your bell bottoms.
Yeah.
Get your bike chain lubed up.
Yep.
Again, if people want to register last minute, how can they do that?
They can do it www.24hoursofgreatglen.com. Click on registration. If anyone out there wants to volunteer and see what all the action's about,
Yep.
they can come on up, call Kelly, email Kelly at Great Glen Trails, 603-466-3988. Ask for Kelly, and we can sign you up to be a volunteer, and you can have fun just doing that.
And I'm sure
volunteers are going to be.
We have a blast volunteering. It's actually how I got this job.
And they're always smiling. Everybody there is always having a good time.
They love it.
There's nothing like being up at 1 a.m. checking in riders
Right.
who look like
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
We definitely have some surprises built in.
We
for
have
the evening,
lots of surprises
for our
built in this year.
volunteers.
Yeah.
So,
Disco kind of,
How did that go? You guys didn't kind of choreograph a group act there?
We are going to, yes. We even have the props for it.
You just have to come to the race to see it.
Okay, and it is a fun race to spectate. Just go on, cheer on the bikers.
Yeah, absolutely.
There's a lot of great places to watch. We're going to do some watch and win right now. 356-6619. That's the phone number here. We are live. We are local. Call right now. You'll win the official 24 Hours of Great Glen water bottle. You'll win 2 trail passes to Great Glen Trails, and you'll win 2 delicious food morsels. What are they?
Raw bars.
Raw
food
bars. Delicious. Here's the question. It is related to what we've been talking about. What is the famous contest played in the afternoon during the 24 Hours of Great Glen? It's all not just mountain biking. There's also, is it bowling, cheese doodle toss, wiffle ball, or potato sack race? There's another big competition. It is the unofficial world championship of this event. 356-6619. Let's go to the phones right now. Good morning, White Mountains TV. What's your answer?
I think it's B, the cheese doodle.
Is it B, the cheese doodle toss?
And how would this person know?
Have you ever tossed a cheese doodle?
I just figured it was the the most bizarre one of the bunch.
And looking at this group, yes, the most bizarre answer is going to be the right one. Well, thank you very much for calling. Who is this?
My name is Marcia.
Marcia, where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Bartlett.
Marcia from Bartlett. Well, you've got some trail passes to Great Glen. Have you been up there before?
I know I haven't.
Oh, such a
Perfect.
Well, Marcia, come up and volunteer.
I know, huh?
And she's very easy to spot up there because this is actually her real look. We're
Yeah,
wearing
this is
wigs,
it.
but she's